Hey, I'm Charlie. Today we're looking at a 1980 RM250. This bike I bought from Mike, one of my good buddies that has over 200 in his collection, and he's had this forever. I am not sure when this bike was fully restored, but obviously he always keeps all his bikes in a climate controlled environment like I do. So this bike hasn't aged a bit since restoration. Probably the cleanest RM250 that I've seen for 1980. I don't know what else to tell you. It should be as original as possible. He did put some, he sort of likes putting on stickers here and there. With the original bikes, I try and not do that. But once I have to do an exhaust or anything else like that, then it's sort of a la carte. I sometimes put sticker kits on them. But I love this bike. I'm a big Suzuki fan. My second bike was a RM125 in 1982. I have the RM465, as you guys know, but I think he crushed it on this, and I'm blessed to have it in the collection. And yeah, we'll have Massimo go around and do some great pictures and videos of it. And yeah, that's it. Again, this is another bike. Same with him. Once he does a full restore, he doesn't even put fuel in it. It sits and, it's just, it'll stand the test of time that way, so to speak.
Is this a bike you want to keep for a while, or? Every
bike's a bike I want to keep for a while. Pretty bad that way. That's why I have over 50 bikes. So it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this is one of the bikes I'd love to keep for a long period of time, just because you just don't see them this way anymore. And as years go on, it's going to be harder and harder to find bikes to restore to this caliber. We have a good baseline of parts that are all stock. The exhaust is stock, the pipe stock, and the pipe condition, I mean, everything about it. I look here for bottom of the swing arm. There's no dents, nothing weird. Look at the bottom of the frame. Another thing to consider, look how clean those rails are. Look how nice the pegs are. All of the controls are in excellent shape. It's hard to find parts that are all original that you can restore that still look perfect. The bars, the triple clamps, the wheels. So, it's when you find ones like this, they're hard to sell.
In terms of restoring a bike, what would you say is like the most worn out part most commonly?
What's that? Oh, worn out?
Yeah. When you have to grab a bike, you get a hold of it, and you have to restore it.
I mean, there is never just one part. So obviously, the exhaust system here, you always want to check condition of it. The bottom frame rails is also probably the #1 thing, because that will tell you real story of the bike. I look at the foot pegs as well. The rear swing arm, like we discussed, the rims, pretty much anything and everything. Because it's hard to find for these older bikes, original mufflers, original exhausts, clean frames, wheels will tell you a lot. You'll see some, especially like the 86 CR and 87 CRs with the gold rims. If you could find them original and they're gold all the way through, meaning they're not like sandblasted here and then go, that will tell you a lot of, how many hours are on the bike, so to speak. Yeah, any other questions?
That's about it.
All right. We post about 1 video a week on new bikes, things like that, or bikes existing in my collection. So subscribe, ask any comments you have below, and we'll see you next time.